Oh, yes. Yeah. Go belong. All right, let me just do something quick there. All right. Yes, they don't want to hear about Giselle, how she had not well. Yes. Hey, good evening, people. All right, take appointments on the BGS. Good evening, people, and welcome. All, let me just adjust the camera right here so that you can see me better. Yeah. So good evening. This is Hard Talk, and we are here. Yes, Melba is in the background, just doing something, and she will be joining us very soon to talk about some issues, and she's gathering some information while we start. Let me just button up this because I don't want nobody to say that, you know. Let me just put on the comments here so I can see comments. Yeah. So things have been happening. Things have been happening. One of the things that I am kind of displeased about is that I'm not seeing the um the structure, the stand going up on South Key, and apparently down on the avenue seems not to have. Well, I think it's supposed to, but I don't think I'm not seeing that stand being erected. But I will go down there tomorrow and try to find out why that stand isn't being erected, because apparently there's only 3 stages for Carnival, Monday and Tuesday. So if you hear me loud and clear, just let me know. Yes, live. We are live. Yes, live. So it's Sunday before Carnival Sunday, and I haven't seen the stand being erected for South Key, nor the one on Adam Smith Square. So I'm asking the question, and I want to find out who is responsible for putting up and erecting those stands, and why we not hearing anything from the mayor concerning that particular aspect of the downtown Port of Spain carnival side of it, because those are key areas and where the bands will be passing to be judged, and also to head down to South Key to be judged to head to Piccadilly. So the only 3 judging points, as far as I'm seeing, and it's being published, is Piccadilly Greens, Queens Park Savannah, and for whatever sake, I don't know why, the Soca June. How is that going to fit in with all those bands that will be passing on Monday and Tuesday? I don't know. But the Soca June has won the battle over the years. Although I am not in support of going quite down no Soca June, because it is dividing the carnival, it is separating the carnival, and you see, people want to pet and powder certain things in this country. But I must ask the mayor, why isn't the stands in downtown Port of Spain on South Key and Adam Smith Square being erected? Why? What is happening with those stands? Why? Why? What is the reason? What is the reason? But I will also want to find out from the mayor. You see, it's carnival and people say it's bacchanal and all the different things, but I also want to find out from the mayor of Port of Spain. You see, when you are a poor performer, I calling you out. I will be calling you out. When you are a poor performer, I calling you out. Because you can't tell me that all the businessmen in downtown Port of Spain, the mayor can get together with them and get funding for Carnival in Port of Spain. Seriously? Seriously? It just goes, and that's why I keep saying, every time I keep saying something keep happening, I will talk about it. I don't care who vex. I do not business, because at the end of the day, what is right and what is wrong is wrong. And for years I've been saying that the carnival is removing itself from Port of Spain slowly, from downtown Port of Spain to uptown Port of Spain, away from the people. And people just allowing it to keep slipping away. So very soon, probably next year, we might not even have a Piccadilly Greens that the bands on them go be going, because most of the big bands on them, because one man own 8 bands in Trinidad and Tobago. One man. One man own 8 bands in Trinidad and Tobago. And most of the people is jump with these so-called 8 bands. And we all know the 8 bands that is going on in the soca drone. We all know those 8 bands. But the other bands that people look down upon, for some strange reason, who have better costuming, better experience, they look at them as, I ain't gonna jump in that banner. Me like that banner. But those are the bands that goes to all the judging points in downtown Port of Spain. And the continuation of separation of the carnival is clearly showing its head every single year. But again, the mayor sleeping. The mayor is sleeping of Port of Spain. So carnival is dying in downtown Port of Spain. All the action is going up on the avenue, where most of the robbing that take place. Most of the crime that take place. When you reach into South Key, you don't hear nobody snatching no chain. It's the most amount of security that you have. The most amount of security in Piccadilly. All the way going up to the Queen's Park Savannah. I can dare any masquerader to tell me what I'm saying is not true. That most of the bands when they reach a certain part to head into downtown, they tell them up front on the big truck, well, we are heading to downtown Port of Spain now. Please, if you have your jewelry, make sure and secure it. Security, make sure nobody comes in the van, and the tighten up security when they reach down Port of Spain. But when they're on the avenue, it's free flow. And robberies for sure taking place on the avenue. Or you make it make sense to me now. And the mayor is silent on these things. So no erection of the stands, nothing at all. We don't know if the bands will be in passing there. They might not even allow the bands to pass down South Key anymore. It's go around, come through by Peely, try and head out fast, go up to the Queen's Park Savannah. But I don't know. I don't know. We lost in it. We lost in it. We lost in it. We lost in it. And one of the bands that one man owned, one out of the 8. Well, last year I saw 2 of them pass downtown. They came downtown to be judged because they wanted to be judged. Because the masqueraders told them, we going down Port of Spain to get judged. And that is how one of them ended up succeeding in winning Band of the Year, both in downtown and uptown. So let me be real. Are we killing our own self in these competitions? That we killing them? We killing the carnival too? That we doing what the band or the body band to pass through? Which is where we doing? But I have heard the mayor made certain comments comments on certain things. And I must ask the mayor this tonight. Because I want to step aside from the carnival to him asking this question to the mayor. Because I really want to know if the mayor, who the mayor really supporting. Is the mayor supporting the UNC? Or the mayor of Port of Spain supporting the People's National Movement? Who? I would really like to ask the mayor of Port of Spain that. And if I see him in downtown Port of Spain, because sometimes he just walk down the road with a whole entourage of police officers and security, like if somebody had time to study he, I would really like to ask him, who is he really supporting? Because Mama Gizom and thing is a hell of a thing, you know. Because I try to figure out when the paper said that 500 people was sent home from the Port of Spain Corporation, because he said that there was no funding and the funding was cut and he couldn't do certain projects and he couldn't do this and he couldn't do that. I asked the question, okay, 500 and something, but I pick up the phone and I started to call people who working in the various parts of the corporation, the sanitation section, the people who working on the road, all over. And they said no 500 people went home, nobody going home. That's not true. Nobody going home. And he and all came out and said that no, that is not true. 500 and something people did not go home. So who really went home, Mr. Mayor? Who went home? Who was fired from their jobs for supporting the People's National Movement? Who was sent home? Could Mr. Chinua Allen please explain this to the public? Who was really sent home? Because if you are saying that 500 and something people did not go home, and those who want to butter it up and want to play powder and powder, and who don't want to think, and me want to play thing and this because I don't want nobody to victimize me, let me tell you something. I'm not going to victimize. Because at the end of the day, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. Talk your mind. Who did the mayor send home? Who did the mayor send home from Port of Spain? If not 500 and something people, as was published in the papers, you said, no, them ain't gone home. Then who really went home? Because to my understanding, two persons, well, a third person was put into it. Three persons were sent home by the corporation for supporting the PNM. Let that sink into your head. Let that sink into your head. Two well-known, mostly well-known persons who support the People's National Movement, well-known activists in the party, were fired from their jobs. Fired. And if you see how they fire these people, if you see how they fire these people, I said, my God, nah, man, they can't be so, nah. No. You fire the people because why? You believe that they were not supporting a certain individual that you were probably supporting. I just asking from within the party. Because I cannot understand from since last year, you have taken bread out of the mouths of two key activists, well-known activists of the People's National Movement. And Chinua Allen must be held accountable for this, because at the end of the day, he's the mayor of Port of Spain. And he must come out and tell the population, who did he send home? Why did he call them into a room separately? He didn't call them together, you know. He called them separately. He said, you come through this door and you sit down outside there. And when the person decide, well, okay, well, the meeting done, you done tell me, well, it's not no money in the corporation and we had to go. And the person heading out the next door, they heading back out the door that they came out from, that they came in from. You tell them, no, don't go through that door. Go through this door. Because they didn't want them to tell the other person, the other activist, that they were going to be fired on that particular day last year. And I told you all I was holding my tongue, you know. I told you all that I was holding my tongue on this particular issue, but it has to be said tonight. Because people are going to be hired to go and do work in Port of Spain, in the Savannah, through the corporation, and not one of the activists was even called and given a little job. They didn't even ask him how they surviving. How they surviving. They didn't ask him. You know what they did? People went around with a propaganda. People went around with a propaganda and started to stink up and dirty up people's name. All in an attempt just to get rid of them. And you know what is the most hurtful thing about it? Is that people from a particular constituency that people spoke out against an individual, only those persons were kept on the payroll of the Port of Spain Corporation. So I want to know who gave the call to get rid of these two activists. Who gave the call to get rid of these two activists? And you want me to call the names? You want me to call the names? I'm asking you, the public, do you all want me to call the names, or you don't know the names already? Well, apparently people don't know the names already. First, to tell you how the word has done spread. Two activists who have toiled in the vineyards, like myself and many others. Two activists. And you know what's the hurtful thing about it? You never even paid them the salaries. My God! You never said, well, hey, you're getting fired today, look your salary, go home. You call them in, you dismiss them without paying them the salaries. How wicked again could the mayor of Port of Spain be to his own people? How wicked! And there are many people who don't want, and many people who have said, boy, forget that, don't bother to say that, don't bother with that. But if you leave these things, these fellas will reach in a position where they might shit on you. And the day for that done, the day for that done. It's over. Nobody will say no and thinking them foolishness again. Chinua must tell the people why it is, because not the first time an attempt was made to dismiss these people. It wasn't the first time, and it will not be, it wasn't the last time. And you get through. You get through. Tell us why it is. Today is what? February the 8th. Why it is Melba Boxell and Julia Davy is no longer working with the Port of Spain Corporation. Could you explain that to me? Could you explain to the people of the People's National Movement why it is the mayor's office took it upon itself to fire 2 key activists and throw them out the corporation? Who gave the orders to do that? Was it the Minister of Rural Development? Was it the person who was supporting, or the people who supporting that particular individual? This has nothing to do with bringing about this unity, you know. This has everything to deal with. Fix the problem, Mr. Mayor. Fix the problem, and fix the problem now. Because you would want to go back up. Because you want people to believe that your stewardship was all good. When you know for a fact you was the worst of the worst. And you have several councillors who are operating with you worse yet. And the people are fed up. You ask the people of St. Anne's, parts of Port of Spain, and they will tell you, and you take it upon yourself to do one of the most wicked, spiteful, hateful, malicious, deceitful act in undermining your own party to get rid of 2 key activists. And people must not talk about it. Colleen Vary, is your government fixing the problems in this country? Look, Colleen, don't come in this stupidness now. Don't come in this now. If you have nothing to say and you don't know what we're talking about, don't come in this now. Go and ask the mayor. Go and ask the mayor of Port of Spain. Why is he taking part in destroying the same P&M that is being rebranded and built? Don't come and tell me no foolishness. But if your government, if your government, my government, look, Colleen, don't let me start this tonight. Eh? Don't let me start tonight. And don't come up with the fake things. The fake profiles to put in your name. Come real. I come in real. Because at the end of the day, the mayor can cut my ass for standing up and telling him that he's doing shit. And he has been doing shit. The mayor can't tell me nothing. What the most the mayor can do? What the most the mayor can do? Come out and tell the people the truth. Why did you fire 2 key activists in the party? Have you now shown your support away from the PNM somewhere else? Tell we, because nowhere in history can I ever see people firing their own activists from their own party. Nobody does that. Nobody is doing that. Which activists in the UNC get fired? Which one of them? Who? Who get fired? But let me tell you something. And then people just want to know how you're treating the people will determine how you will serve and if you will get another term in office. But when people seeing that you can fire your own activists in from your party that never turn their back, if people seeing that, we want people to think that you is not one of the so-called penny haters too, but playing games to undermine the woman. I talk in my mind because the bullshit is had to stop. And for far too long, a number of activists have been enjoying this nonsense and ain't saying nothing because I don't want to offend nobody now. I want to, oh God, I want nobody to victimize me when I look for a little, when I come into them to look for a little walk or a little thing. But bullshit. You have the power, we have the power, and we have a power to stand up and say that, hey, and ask questions and demand the question be answered. Why did Mr. Chinua office? Because he would have known, he would have been told, he would have been informed why it is two activists would have been fired from the mayor's from the mayor's office. Why? And put on the breadline before Christmas. Why? And in the pain, wasn't in pain, the salary. So they had no money for Christmas. How wicked and evil that could be. How you could fire somebody and not pay them the money? But you telling them it's no money to pay, and the corporation going through this and the corporation going through that. But people are still being there. Or ain't fire nobody else. Nobody else. So why? Why? What was the hateful and spiteful act on the part of this mayor to get rid of activists from within the corporation? Why? And then when activists decide, well, hey, we're not supporting you, we're moving away from you, we want a part of you. Well, you then want to find out what's going on with them and them and then join up with them fools and them who want to attack Penny. Join with them and who want to attack Penny to bring disunity in the party. Join with them if you want to join with them. But tell me who you're really working for. No way I have ever heard senior activists in your party, in the PNM party, being fired. No way. And you must come out and tell us the truth. Because we are not going to sit down and allow no sitting mayor to attack no activists in this country, whether mayor, whether member of parliament, to attack no activists in this country. victimize no activists in this country. We are not going to sit down and allow it. It's wrong. It can never be right. And we must stand, because anytime you allow people to do activists and victimize activists, then you know what you're saying? It is okay to do what you want, but nobody telling you that what you're doing is wrong. And then you know what the activists will end up doing? When they decide, well, okay, you treat me like a dog, and you're treating me like a dog, you ain't calling me, you ain't saying, well, all right, well, come, let me talk. Nothing at all. Let me see how we can help you. Nothing at all. You know what we end up doing? Gotta get this. You know what we end up doing? That's why many of the activists said enough is enough. Yeah, we're not taking them.
I reach. I reach. But you know that you know one of the things I was talking about training, one I could tell you what it is I get fired for. I was told to paint the road with one of the managers and them. I buy the paint and hire people to paint. We started painting in the night.
Yeah.
We started paint from because we had to paint when all the cars and them leave. And because I charge them $33,000, the mayor turn and fire me. That's what I get fired for. So they want me to paint for free. You know, and I don't understand why when African people do something, it's always for free, but they can charge any other race for something, and everybody will be comfortable to pay because me and Junior Lois, we've been painting that damn Charlotte Street since 2006. When we started the Charlotte Street vendors.
Yeah.
We is the one that map out the streets and paint the street from that time to now. You understand? And we will hire persons to work with us.
Right.
So when they asked me to paint the road because of some fracas in the road, fighting and things, I paint the road. Myself and Junior Lois and we hire other people to paint it. I buy all the paint and everything.
Yeah.
I borrow money to even paint. I borrow money. You have to not still owing the person I borrow the money from. You understand? I borrowed the money to paint the road because I didn't have the cash.
Right.
Charge him $33,000. He fired me. He fired me. Instead he pay me the money, but he pay me the money and fire me. That one I didn't mind that they pay because I already said that I was going to write my resignation. I was planning to leave.
Yes,
Anyhow,
you didn't mention that to me.
You understand? And I did mention that to one or two people. But what we get fired, they break the contract and never pay us off. They break our contract
And
never pay for us for the months that we fire for. You understand? But the part what they really fire me for is because I charge them I used to charge them $27,000. That's what we charge. But you know, as things go pay up and people you have to pay people more money and it's different things. So it went up from 27 to 33,000.
Well, that's not much money.
No. Before the mayor called me in, I go by that mayor over and over on a fight. I even went this boy, Curry Marcel, to help me to talk to the mayor for me to get that money. I talked to the deputy mayor, everybody to get that money because it's my money. But before the mayor and them turn and give me that money, the mayor rather fire me. And better, I would have feel better if the mayor had called me and paid me my $33,000 and said I it. You understand? But you fire me so wickedly because I keep on asking for my money. I had meetings with him. I went to meet him with the mayor for my money. I had to go on a Thursday like everybody else. Pick a fucking number to wait for the mayor for my chance to tell him I want my money. And the mayor, before the mayor give me my money, the mayor fucking fire me. Without a fucking dollar.
And you all have been doing this from since 2006.
Yes, we are the ones that pay the road all the time. Every 2 years, we pay the road every 2 years. And I've never get paid. I wicked that.
Yeah.
And if and people telling you, why you washing your PNM dirty lane? Because PNM don't like it to wash the dirty lane. But I want to tell PNM, I'm washing the lane anywhere by the stream, by the in the wherever they call it. I'm washing the lane all over in the river, in the spring, in the sea, by the standpipe, by the washing machine. Anywhere that water, I washing the fucking linens on them. Because anytime I see a PNM somebody do something, we have to talk about it. Because we're not talking about the things that PNM is doing to some people and them, that we're in this position. You understand? Yes, the PNM had no right to lose this election, Devon. PNM had no right to lose this election if they do the right thing. But the PNM don't like to do the right thing. If they give PNP because the all clear, we would never be in this position. You understand? But because that we always want to feel that other people and them, because I want to talk about something too, why we talking about on this black talk. Because I want to talk black to some of these black people and them too. You see, this thing that it's a black thing. And we go into the PNM party, I hear keep my chingwal in place.
Oh, they don't in some forge.
But me no writers, but you read everything.
They don't some forge.
Yeah. So they can pay chain. I sure he can pay. I sure he ain't keeping that for free.
Yeah, man.
I sure chain one not keeping that PNM party for free.
Yeah,
but you want me to pay in Charlotte Street for fucking free and you never pay me my fucking money. You understand? And people want you not to curse. They want you to talk decent. You understand? It have all kind of it have all kind of activists. It has some activists that cuss, some activists that talk decent, some activists in between, some activists like to threaten. You understand? It have all kind of activists. And if I like to cuss, so let me fucking cuss. You understand?
Yeah.
But they so want to be in this upper this. But I sure that PNM paying Chinwa for that party, I sure it's not free.
No. No. No.
I am positive that PNM party is not for free, but you want me to pay in the fucking Charlotte Street for fucking free. I buy paint. I pay people to pay paint. And I never get my money. I never get a dollar. Never get. Instead I get, they fire me from the position. You understand? But it's a black thing.
Yep.
It's a black thing. And it's because that Chinua and them believe in this hoity-toity kind of fucking thing. Believe that African people is to stay down. And that's what they believe in. African people must stay down. We mustn't charge for nothing. We must do everything free. And it's a good boy or it's a good fucking girl. I know fucking good girl or good no good nobody. I know no good girl, I know good woman, and I know no good old fucking woman. I come here to talk my mind. And when I come on a live, I not come on a live to talk. No, I come to talk the truth, as I always do it. And as African people, we have to start holding the faith together. We have to stand for one another. When things like Chinwan them do with them thing, we have to stand up and deal with it and tell them, no, this is wrong. You understand?
Yeah, be right.
We have to stand for one another.
Yeah.
You understand? And that is what people just doing me what they want to do because we not stand up for one another. This is so wrong. It is so wrong. They do the job, pay me money.
Simple.
Pay me my fucking money. And I do the job real good. The job was done real good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand?
And you have been doing it for so long.
For so long.
From since 2006.
Yeah,
so
myself and Junior Lewis.
So where's the problem? What is the problem? Why you cannot be paid? Your money. And then on top of it, you go to embarrassment.
Yeah.
Of Bacchanal and old Tom.
I have money for people. People calling for my money up to fucking now. You fire me. I can't pay the fucking people and them. You understand? Boy, people doesn't know, boy. When you get a little contract, you don't have the money to do it right away, but you have to worry a little money because we don't have no money put down, no fucking me.
And that has always been the cry with a number of activists in this place.
Yeah.
They don't have no money, no. They have to borrow the money. They
Borrow the
go back
money.
to the lender. You
Yeah.
borrow it from the money lender. You have to pay double. You have to pay what? 125, 150.
Yeah.
Sometimes to these money lenders and then just to ensure that you get, that you make sure you get this contract. And when you get the contract
Yeah.
now, time to pay, they can't get your money. Months, they can't get your money.
Yeah.
But every time they can hurry, come in and get in paid for their contract that they were awarded, but you can't get paid for your little hungry little scrums that you work. They literally see the work done.
And then you know what? Get me mad with that work. Let me tell you something about that work now. That work, we do that work in the height. It had a time when the crime was real high in this country.
Yeah.
Real high.
Yeah.
They was killing you left, right, and center. We do that work. And here, it had a time me and journalists alone had to do the work, you know, because the fellas and them saying are not going up there. You understand? At time a car drive down, darkness, the car black, and then the man scroll down the light, and he said, "Oh, mom says you." Oh, well, I'm glad I get you with this little contract. And they drive. If for somebody else, you might have killed them.
Oh, yeah. You ain't like but that one.
When me and Gina Lopez, we see people with all kind of things walking with all kind of people passing, watching me, coming, watching me. Don't know what we doing up here, up on Duke Street side up there. It was difficult to paint up on Duke Street side, but up on Prince Street side.
Yep.
By the corner, them dark. You understand? And we paint through the height of when the crime high, the height of the crime was high, real high. Real high. 2023. October 2023, we started paint. And since 2023 up to now, I never get my money. You understand? And before you come to pay me my fucking money, you fire my mother cunt. You understand? Something wrong with them people and them boy.
Well, Melba, they cannot say, but we are broadcasting on workers' rights, and we are also broadcasting on the Fearless Warrior Network. I can't say for him.
And let me tell you another thing. I doing that job for 14 years.
Yeah.
14 years I working with the company. 14 years I working with the Charlotte Street. 14 years.
14 years.
You never pay me off for nothing. You never give me nothing. You break the contract.
Was it the first time you ever tried to fire her?
You always want to fire me.
And for what?
Because we not the kind of people that go in a meeting and keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
If you see something wrong, we speak about it. We're not the kind of people that go in a meeting and be everybody format. And that's what they can't take.
Wow.
There are people running Charlotte Street. There's no woman on Charlotte Street running Charlotte Street, only man. Only man on Charlotte Street right now who don't understand. I've been vending for years. And I understand the vendor had nobody there. But I was planning to leave anyway. But pay me my money. You fire me, you break the contract, you pay me off. Or pay me my $33,000, better you made it pay my fucking $33,000 that feel satisfied and comfortable. I won't even make a live and talk about the fucking mayor.
But why does he see it? Why does he see it fit not to pay? Why?
For me, that's my feeling. This is my feeling. I feel the mayor don't like Penelope Beckers, don't like how we stand for Penelope Beckers, or the mayor with this woman in
Big Bird.
Yeah. And maybe she must tell him to fire me. This is my feeling. This is Melba feeling. It's not nobody else feeling, but my feeling. And I feel the shaman could tell him, I feel it could be that, or I feel he, and still all them good, and we go fuck up shit for that. I feel that's my feeling.
Mash up the activists who supporting
But
Penny.
yeah,
So when we weaken the base that
yeah.
supporting Penny, so that we will now take control through the back door.
This is my feeling. This is not nobody else's feeling. It's not Devon feeling. It's not Julia Davy feeling. This is Melba and Melba alone feeling. Wherever them feel, I tell them my feeling.
Well, they must be hurt, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Who wouldn't be hurt?
Yeah.
That you putting in your
But why the mayor did not pay me? And you know when the mayor fire me, if it's the police, the mayor bring. Here now. The mayor fire you like if he's fucking like if yeah. Police all outside. Police inside. The mayor bring police in that fucking corporation downstairs there.
Yeah. Yeah. Treat you like a dog.
Like real fucking criminal, like if it's criminals.
Wow. Way.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people are saying, because I'm watching the comments on workers' rights, and some people are, well, you know, some people would say, you know, go on the party chat and make your mark. But you go on to any party chats and they will tell you they're not the forum for it. So where is the forum for it? Where is the forum for activists to talk their mind? Where is the forum? Imagine they're telling you that, you know.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Don't go on the forum. Don't go here.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
Yeah.
Nah, this group is not for that. Then where are you supposed to talk? They're crippling your freedom of speech.
Exactly.
So you can't talk. You can't say nothing. You're seeing people busting your throat. You're being fired, and you can't say that, hey, the man fire me. So you're supposed to just sit down. All right, the man fire me, oh God. What will do? I'm hungry. I have nothing to eat. I no food to put on the table. Eh? Nothing at all. No, anybody pick up the phone and ask, Melba, how you eating?
Never.
Remember anybody pick
Never.
up the phone and ask,
Never. I understand. I understand how them people them feeling but Kamala and them fire from CPEP. I understand it because it's an easy to be fired when you have nothing.
Nobody's wanting to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's wanting for Kamala to come and fire people because they don't know already that Kamala don't like the backbone of PNM. But when the PNM fire their own, it's a different kettle of fish, you know. My God, who could sit down and take them foolishness? And constantly they have been doing it. Constantly. And when you speak out, everybody vexed about you. Everybody vexed with you. When will it stop? When? Look how many thousands of workers were sent home. Look how much thousands of workers went home.
And let me tell you something. What you say, not all people say, workers, right? This is the whole thing about it. Nobody will be in your sympathy. Nobody. When you talk in your talk, nobody does radio. Why do this and why do that? And when you do it, the same people get infected here when you do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at how long it take me to talk about this thing. It take me a long time to talk about it. This is the first time I talking about it.
Yeah.
It take me a long time to talk about it.
Because you knew for a fact because when I heard about it and you told me all the facts about it, I came and I tried my best to talk about it in a subliminal way to reach out to the mayor who failed to even listen. To who him failed to even listen.
Yeah.
And you know the thing about it, I saw the mayor coming down Frederick Street that day. I was in front of the mayor. I passed the mayor, I was with somebody. And I said, look for him here. Look for him here. the watchman, he make mouth, you know.
Yeah.
And I say, look, he make mouth because his security detail close on him.
Yeah.
Because he coming up with the police and city police and them. And I say, yeah, that the one who fire Melba and Juliet and them. Just what I say.
Yeah.
The bugger stopped because he didn't want to walk because I walking in front of him. But I'm
Yeah.
making sure I slow down so he can hear what I'm saying. And I'm talking loud for him to hear it. I talk very loud for him to hear it. And I watch it. Like the same, you remember the night when I said when I was painting the road and all that thing?
Yeah.
Right. The very Sunday, it was the Saturday or the Sunday, is when I saw the mayor in Forestry.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show you that these fellas and them have no conscience.
None
They
whatsoever.
believe because they're in a position of what his worshipness.
Yeah.
I don't know worshipness. I will call it the mayor. I'm not calling no his worshipness. I nothing to that. The only person getting worship is my ancestors and my God.
Yeah.
We don't know worshipness for none of these fellas. Well, look them here, ask them the story. Nicole Augustine asked them, look them here.
What does she want to find out?
She's saying that Julia Davy and Melba behavior is more to that story. So she's trying to say the behavior alone is more to the story that we're not saying.
Well, she said, since she knows, she said.
Well, I trying to figure out.
Yeah, since she know the story, tell me.
I trying to figure it out. Come out and tell the people.
Yeah.
What you know.
Yeah.
Because that is the same thing I was telling you, Melba. They will come out and they will love to see you begging on the roadside.
Yeah, that's what they like.
They want to see a dragon.
Yeah, they like that.
They must look good. They must have one old rags and old thing, and they must stand up and they watch you and they say, look, she, look Melba, look this one, look that one. Look, there must big girls in the days. And look at the hungry now, they're begging on the street and the this and the that. That's what I want to. That's what I want to see you. They never want to see you rise above the occasion. You must not know business. But who is she? How she get that contract? Them getting you the contract and taking it back from me.
Yeah.
Because you must what? How much money she want? $33,000?
Yeah.
That's too much money.
That's too much for black, yeah.
To paint the whole of Charlotte Street. That's too much money. To put on the same tent is too much money. It's a wicked, evil, deceitful act. And you know the thing about it? Many of them love to run on the radio. And let me tell you something. You see all who talking about this, they're going and they're worshiping and this and that, you know. They're more deceitful and anything too.
Yeah.
Because many of them just run and talk about if black man want contract, black man must have all the things in place, and black man must this, and black man and when you have your things in place, you put your things in place, you have all the things ready to go.
But then who that the more out of place? Them big contractors who in our race.
But I'm telling you,
them don't have nothing, but them don't do the things that we just do to get no fucking contract.
Well, here's somebody coming this. So they're saying here, Devon, come on, this is not a private company. This is the city corporation. Since last year, that issue have been taken up. Let me just go here. Let me just go back to running. Right, they have been taken up. Why Kareem Marcel didn't do anything? Something not adding up. I don't know. Well, you are. You see, let me tell you something. Kareem is a what? Not an older man.
He was an older man at the time,
and he
couldn't. Yeah, no,
he
him.
had to resign.
Yeah, to resign, and he did.
Right.
He did try.
He did try. So he had to step aside and allow the process to go forward.
And let me tell him something. I didn't go and paint the road back just so.
No, you were instructed.
I was instructed to go and paint the road. So don't come and do like if I pay in road chest and I want money and all this kind of something wrong. Listen me, let me jump off this thing here because you see the fucking niggas and them. You see them niggas and them? Yeah. I did not go and map out the road for the vendors and them just like fucking that. And then charge them a big set of money. We used to do it before in the early, we used to charge $27,000, everything gone up, not paying gone up, everything gone up. Now we charge them $33,000.
Labor all gone up.
Labor all gone up.
And you can't get men to come out in that night.
Yeah. So don't come to talk about it. It had two ways and two ways to the story. That one way to the fucking story.
Just pay the money.
Pay me fucking money. I said it's one fucking way.
But if you are listen to her behavior, pure ignorance. So wait now. So how you so wait. You know, Nicolas Agustin, when diplomacy was being used, you know, I wasn't saying nothing because you said that matter was being dealt with since last year. So you know the issue was being dealt with last year. When diplomacy was being used, were you there? Because Melba said nothing about this matter.
It's the first time I talk about this matter.
It's the first time Melba has come public with this particular matter. That she was fired from. I the one who came out and talked in the earlies and tried to hint it to the public. I am the one who came out and hinted to the public, not Melba. And I told you all what was happening. How much police they had to use. Imagine, I guess it was Melba was Melba boss.
Yeah.
The gangsters come to Port Spain Corporation.
Yeah.
Looking the gangster, the mayor. I guess it was gangsters working there.
Yeah.
Only to realize.
I thought I was a committee leader.
Come on. Well, Nicole, this is not the end of this. This is not the end of it. And the mayor knows fully well, and he has a responsibility. He will have his time to say his part, and whenever he feels to come and say his part, because nobody coming to beg the mayor again.
No, I done with that issue, you know.
Nobody coming to
yeah, I done with that issue. That issue done dealt with already, and I done with that.
But it just goes to show you that your own activist was fired from the corporation, and we don't have a problem with that. But a woman could have stand up. A woman could stand up in downtown Port Spain. Cause this one, cause that one, cause this one for Dr. Rowley, cause that one, jump over to the UNC, jump back over to the PNM. Get things. She behavior stink, dirty. And we didn't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
We didn't have a problem with that.
And she come and get you with you.
And she come and get you now.
Get you, yeah. And get her work.
Yeah,
and
work.
Still talking about
still
for the UNC.
Talking.
And cussing the PNM.
And cussing the PNM now. And we ain't no problem with that.
Yeah.
We ain't no problem with that.
And when Manning built the house for the
children,
she take the whole fucking house. None of them say fucking
nothing.
No,
ain't say nothing. No, ain't say nothing. Look how much time, Manning and my father.
Yeah.
Manning and my father run big racket. Big racket. Balling, oh God, I don't want to make no jail. Nobody wasn't saying nothing. Everybody quiet. Everybody afraid to talk. Why you going to tell Twiggy that? Go and tell Twiggy that. Because no, he wasn't talking about Twiggy. No, he wasn't talking about Twiggy. Because we're afraid to him out. But when they stand up and they talk on behalf of Penny, everybody against you in this country.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody against you. It's like you can't say Penny in your mouth.
Yeah.
If you open Penny, the vex.
Yeah.
You can't say P, the vex. What they want you to do, they vex with you for saying P. Just say
and not
P.
the people, because the people them still want Penny, but it's a certain class of people.
Yeah,
it's a kind of clique. They don't like it talking because she cussing too much. It's a clique, it's a clique of people and them who feel like they're so righteous.
Yeah.
You understand?
And
they're so prim, and they're so righteous, and they're so lesbian, and such a bulla man, and such all kind of fucking woman and them boy.
If that is the route that they want to continue to go down, if that is the route that they want to go down, let them go ahead.
It's not the people at all, because the people want penny. Get that clear, it's not the people.
It's the clique. The clique they're trying to form a PNFB team.
Yeah.
Undermining the woman, destroying the activists, destroying the ground. That is why 100,000 people said, hey, you see that bullshit? We're not taking that. And even though they're going through the pressure and the stress, they're still telling you, don't come by with that foolishness.
Yeah.
Now that they have the penny, they're coming back. They come back. But we want to fight the people and them. Stop fighting. Stop fighting the people and them. It's one leader and one leader alone. Well, if somebody wants to be embarrassed by the business, if people want to be embarrassed because it's a mother or grandmother like you who cussing, you know, they don't be embarrassed to watch Delilah, and they've given Delilah food, clothes, all kind of things, hamper, Genji money, all kind of things they're feeding. You know, they're giving Kiesel Jackson.
Yeah.
He said, let me make some contribution. Everything they're giving them all the things what I want to give them. They don't have a problem with that. They're not embarrassed that Kiesel Jackson over all she private part, all the cats outside. They don't have a problem with that. Big toe and all she's saying. Big toe going up inside. They don't have a problem with that. Man putting up picture all over the place. They don't have a problem with that. But they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed because they're saying what? But grandmother and mother, man, to hell with and live bullshit with no boy. Or you must stop being hypocrites in this country, boy. And the problem I have in this country, when you stand up for something and you stand for something, they have a problem. Don't give Melba nothing. Now if you remove yourself from Melba, we go give you thing. We go give you I don't want nothing.
Yeah.
If you want to go down that road, I don't want nothing. Because that is the problem with this one with black people. They feel like they buy out everybody and everybody niggas for sale. Nigga, that is what they call Melba. A real nigga for sale.
Yeah.
When they could come and they could tell you, hey, I'll pay the bill for you, boy. I will think this. Just make sure we don't want to hear she. We want to, so you must continue to do the same thing that them doing, maligning and pushing the activists down to the ground because you want to reach on top. No, we must stop that. We must stop that. We must stop that. And that has been going on for too long. Stop it. The penny haters don't know themselves. The penny haters don't know themselves, you know.
And they spend, all of them is penny haters on them.
But they're playing games.
Yeah.
They're playing games and they believe like them have some chess playing game. And let me tell you how they have some chess playing thing, yeah? Well, you see, if she don't do what we tell she to do, we get removed. She as the political leader and all the different things. But let me tell you something. The day when you try to move penny from day is the sweetest potash for you get. The sweetest potash for you get before you do that. Because you don't want to listen to the people. And if the people say this is what they want, the people say this is what they want. The days of the politics of what we think about has changed. It has changed. Many of the people are saying that they are happening. There's the leader we going and back. There's the leader we back in. If we want to back, we want to back, but that's your business. There are people who support the party, yes. But there are people who are saying, hey, give the woman a chance. But if Chinua and them don't want to give the woman a chance, they don't want to let the woman breathe. What do you want? What you really want? What is what you really want? What is what you really want? Just pay Melba, she will $33,000. And you know everything about it? You will see contractors coming inside there, collecting money. More than $33,000.
Yeah.
And they don't have a problem. Here, Mr. So and so. Here, Mr. So and so. But when there's not a lick bottom one,
Yeah, here Mr. Lee. Yeah, Mr. Rampo sing.
yeah,
And they will bow to them,
they
bow
bow to
down to
them.
them.
Or they don't have a problem. But we have a problem in paying Melba cheap money because Melba telling you, hey, you can't do the people and them that. But they want somebody to say, no, do them it, do them it. Just want to pay me, do them it. Yeah, me have no problem with that. And when they go council meeting, yes, yes, mayor. Yes, mayor. Yeah, you're right, mayor. Bullshit. Bullshit. We must stand for something or fall for nothing. And most of the time, people love to fall for nothing because you know why? Go on, well, you know, this, that, the other, and thing. But stand up. Like the only people who get good governance in this country. Stand up. We know Kamala don't take the country down the road, but we don't need we own. As a mayor to be doing we own that. You know bad it is look Melba. That your own trying to destroy you. They're trying to destroy your organization, your institution from within.
Yeah.
And they're playing games. And then I must go and do a lime and mingle and drink. Yeah, mayor. Every time I ask the mayor for an interview, he never wants to take an interview. But you know what? He run by Tom, Dick, and Harry, certain people, and get them an interview. Never want me to interview him. Because you know I'm not going to ask him them bullshit questions. Half of them going to ask him. And that was a scandal. When you're asking them the real hard questions, they can't do that. So you know what? Let me go where again all the questions up front.
Here, what how damn? What if you get them who say not what your name is?
Who's that?
And the
Who
thing
the
here.
Nicole Augustine?
Nicole here, how Nicole Augustine. Nicole Augustine, like some of these Negroes I meet this week here. What pissed me off this week? Now let me start with the casino.
Yeah.
I was in the casino.
Well, they have no choice on the other one try to make some money.
And I hear a woman talking. And she say she with some Indians. And she say not you know why black people is not in business? Because black people don't like business. We like business and I get real pissed off at and I tell her. I say black people like business, but all of them buy from me. All of them buy from me whatsoever. All of them give me the support. How all of us give the other races support? You will go and buy wow or whatever they call them. And you are the same panties outside here for the same price what we want them have it for. And they will go buy wool with the bag and walk out with the bag, buy from wool and not buy from you. So when wool them making the millions and them dollars, you can make a $10 when the day come. Because the niggas not buying from you. Look at the doubles in the promenade. Look at African people selling doubles in the promenade. But you watch and see who the crowd wrong. And then when you watch at Sally building a big house, you say, but look how Sally building a big house. And look how Ras and them can't build no house. But they never support Ras. And never see a crowd wrong Ras. You understand? If I see two people wrong Ras, I plenty. But all they never support Ras. All they can't want Ras to build a big house like Sally too. I went in the hospital. I see a black woman selling outside the hospital. Selling pies and things, and I should sell make cook little food and things and sell for them. She around some 2 Indian doctors and another Indian at the side there. I the African person. I come to tell me try she little pie and thing because she looking like I come around there by the woman and she go talk. You know my people and them didn't want me to come here. And my people and them this and Why we always want to make other race want we so bad that we have to talk about our people in that kind of way? And I sure when the day come out, our people that be buying from by she plenty. I sure the majority people buying from she in that hospital is African people. But you so want to feel wanted around these Indians and them that you bring down your own people and them. And just like the woman in the castle, you so want to feel wanted around the Indians you're with. You want to talk about black people and business and all they buy from you, all they buy from me. All they do not buy from us. So we can't have the $1 million like the rest of people because all of those support me in that kind of way. And that is the Cold War, they were talking about that. They will never support African people in business. Yet they will stand up and they will talk and say, oh, African people carry on business because of all the Indians running business and them, but they only do support me. And that is the problem I have with the niggas for sale. There's a lot of niggas for sale.
Yeah.
It's a lot of niggas for sale. And it getting worse. It's getting worse. When I see how some African people that bow to normal Indian people or normal Syrian people, normal Chinese people and them. Yet I will watch inside that casino too. The Chinese will get away with African. But African will jump in the thing against the African people. I don't even know what the man and the Chinese and them get away for, or the woman and the Chinese get away for. But always join in the conversation just so that they don't concern all here, come out and let them fight up and find their own way out of it. And that's my problem with black people and them. They don't want me to have nothing. We must never have nothing. We must always begging and always want.
What is getting ghetto? Where is getting ghetto? What is getting ghetto that people love to tell people, but they getting ghetto? Education has really brainwashed people in this country.
Yeah, they get brainwashed real
That
bad.
they believe that if you cussing or you use obscene language, as they love to say, you ghetto.
I never cuss nobody yet. Because if you look in the Bible, the same Bible what they like, a curse is somebody will tell you that or you go dead with your hands up and you go drag on a that's a curse. All I use is abusive language, so get all the language right. Let me educate all you. All I just use is abusive language. So get it right. I don't cuss no fucking body. You understand? I don't cuss nobody. I don't have no reason to cuss nobody. I don't want to see nobody drag. I don't want to see nobody dead like a somebody too. I don't want to see no fucking body drag. So when I want to talk about getting ghetto, all you ghetto because all you can't understand our own language. All you go to school, all they don't understand the language. I never cuss nobody yet. All I use is abusive language. Let me tell all you.
You know, nobody, when I hear them talking about this ghetto, like, you know, what is this ghetto thing that we're talking about? Everybody expresses themselves differently. And if you want to express yourself in a particular way, why should you be called a ghetto? Ghetto what? Who's saying but ghetto? Look, you stupid foolishness, man. We can keep telling you,
you see?
they gonna have no ghetto. If we really know it's a ghetto, trust me, you run,
Yeah.
you ball,
Yeah.
you want to be inside of it. Be paradise. But people must, and they're the same thing that they're talking about in terms of suppressing people from talking and free speech.
Yeah.
If a man look when the
I travel outside already and I see ghetto and I say, Lord, Trinidad and have no ghetto. None.
We is paradise.
Yeah.
Melba, let me tell you something. I just always tell them, and a perfect example of that. But let them go Haiti. Oh God, well, Haiti reaching their position because of what France and these countries do them.
Indian them are real ghetto. Real ghetto. Even Venezuela.
Well, yeah.
Venezuela real ghetto.
Just so they show it in the movies.
Even Jamaica, why even Jamaica?
Ghetto.
It's real ghetto.
You can stand up from here and watch the next man out.
When you see the Bitam is no ghetto.
Bitam is paradise.
To some of them places I went.
Paradise.
I travel and I see ghetto. And I know what ghetto is.
And if you watch Picton, Hills, let me tell you how people, your own black people is perceived, your own black people in this country. If you go Picton, you ain't see no shantytown. You see the people developing their
and if these people them understand African women, if they do the history of understand African, we have to be loud up so, and we loud up so we know why to save the black people and them in slavery.
Yeah.
We the one that was in the forefront We the Harriet Tubman was say we ain't fucking moving. We is what your name is? Rosa Park. You understand? We the Harriet Tubman who take all the people and them for say we the Rosa Park. We woman is the activist. We the woman and them. When we will get on like this, let's say we get on ghetto, then we the fighters for the African people and them. We was the fighters for the slave and them. I from the ancestors and them. What they fight, the free African people and them. And we was always fucking loud.
Always loud.
You understand?
You can never solve nothing slow. So I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because let me tell
We
you something.
fight for we sons and them. We fight for we husbands and them. We fight like Emma tell mother, fight for she son and them. You understand? We fight. And when you white woman and them was easy underneath going and tell them, look what they do with make them burn down Black Wall Street. All these things is a white woman that make Emma Till get killed. Is a white woman that burn down Wall Street. Is a white woman that do all these things to African people and them in their comfortable, easy, nice way that all they like. You understand? All they like them nice so that when they destroy all their own people and them, all they like them nice. But when we talking like me, that ghetto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you see when they see these so-called other people come, you see them. Well, you have to understand how this is happening, you know. And all of a sudden the language, the accent change.
Yeah.
There's no longer Chinese. There's no talking American language.
Yeah.
American accent now. British accent is coming.
When everybody was cussing Penny and in the nice way, who we think who fight for Penny, stand for Penny, is we stand up for Penny. Right through and all them want to come nice and play this kind of niceness and all kind of fucking thing. You understand? When we's the one, that's when coming the trenches from long fucking time standing for Penny. Before Penny come, but Penny I make a live and say I want Penny for Prime Minister. Long before. And then all come to talk about that shit she too ghetto. Where is ghetto?
Yeah, so
where is ghetto?
So, and you know the thing about it? Let certain people in East Forestland walk in the mayor office and tell him, hey, Minister, Mayor, I want this contract. Give me this. Give me that. No problem, sir. No problem. And he signed the dotted line.
Yeah.
But when you, as an individual, talk nice and pleasant, no, don't pay Melba. Don't pay Melba she money. Don't pay she. And when you think now, all right, they started talk loud and they started going now. Oh, good. She ghetto. Oh my God, she's ghetto. What the hell is ghetto? Being you?
Yeah.
Talking up to yourself? All of them just want to run and hide. But when it's time to come out and do the work, they don't want to stand up and talk. They don't want to stand up and talk. Everybody, shoo. Oh God, I don't want them to victimize me. I don't want them to do me this. I don't want them to do me that. I don't want to. Come on. Stand up for your rights. Regardless of who. Stand up for your rights. But it's only about that. I shoo. And when they're done, me going out there and them to get up for me.
Yeah.
Them to get to. I can't be amongst them now. You know them balling and.
But you know, if somebody do them something and they want somebody to stand for, they come by the same ghetto to stand up for them. They come by the same ghetto woman to stand up and shout and talk for them.
Yeah.
You understand? Let something unjust happen to them. Who they coming to? Who they coming for?
I want you to know where Penny came from. She came from the ground. And that's why if you realize she does always play the Bungie Garland song. Because where Bungie come from? The ground.
And these are the people and them when they get that, these are the people and them if them is ministers or mayor and them, they will treat the people and them who they feel is ghetto. And that is what make PNM keep lost in the election. They keep dealing with the people and them who they say is ghetto. They keep giving them nothing. And it's the same people will vote them out.
Yeah.
And it's the same ghetto people they want them for the vote. Yeah. They want them vote. Without them vote, they can't win no election. They can't win no election.
So I do understand. But Melba, Calypso Fiesta, let me jump over the mayor for tonight. We ain't leaving him. We're going back to him eventually. But let me go to Calypso Fiesta. Your thoughts on Calypso Fiesta?
Well, I find Calypso Fiesta finished real early.
Eh?
Yeah, and people they don't know the results already. So time I leave town 8 o'clock and I reach home here, I don't know all who win already. And I don't understand how Calypso Fiesta went for so long. I'm so short. What went on there?
What time it finished?
I don't know, but it finished early. But there's a lot of undermining thing went on in Calypso Fiesta. This time they show it up raw. It has always have a little undermining thing, but they see this time they show it up boy. And that is a show you when this UNC in power, how this thing happened with this ANC King. Now remember them is TOP. And all of them come from the TOP to the UNC. So they will always fight against certain Calypsonian. Certain Calypsonian would get fight down with this new government and ANC King as the president of the Calypso Association. Because he come from the belly of the PPP.
The TPP.
TPP. You understand? So it's the TPP and the UNC. So they have the whole and the Calypso thing. They want who in and who out.
But Melba, tell me something. Hasn't this gone on for too long? There's politics in the Calypso arena.
With our politics everywhere, boy. Everywhere is politics, boy.
So when will it stop?
It will never stop. Even Christianity, it have politics and all. It have politics and it have it have the Christians, it have the Muslim, it have all kind of people.
Yeah, but to say that they are act of parliament. And they believe that they alone should be the body to represent artists or Calypsonians in this country.
But they could overthrow that. They could overthrow that. Yeah, it could have other bodies.
They can have other bodies.
And it's time to have other bodies.
They can have other bodies just like how we have cut.
Yeah.
Cut was also act of parliament too. And when they realize that they have another organization that representing artists in this country, and like awesome, then when they ever see and them have when they ever see and this sort of I was forgetting name, but they have another copyright organization also.
Right.
You have about 4 or 5 different copyright organizations operating in Trinidad and Tobago, but it's not the only operation copyright organization representing artists in this country, just like
Yeah.
Igbo.
Hello?
And they must stop that.
Huh?
If you want change.
Listen, let me take this call here.
Yeah, take that one. Hold on. If you want change, then you want to bring about change. The Calypso fraternity can't be going on over and over and over. The Calypso fraternity can't be going on over and over, doing the same thing and expecting a different result. It's time for the organization to bring about some form of change. And if people have to leave the organization, form a new organization that will not only just represent Calypsonians or soca artists or rap artists, but represent everybody, then do it. Because from my history, this whole Calypso Fiesta and this whole thing called competition, I keep saying it, it is time to done away with this competition. You're doing music, just bring out the music. Produce the music. Make money off your music. We're the only culture that had to be continuously bringing out music year after year after year for a competition. And then next year when they come, nobody don't want to hear you sing that song. They want to hear you sing something fresh. They always want to hear something fresh. They don't care about the hits you had from the past. So every year you gotta be spending $15,000. Because let me tell you something. To bring out a Calypso is not cheap. To create a Calypso, you're talking about $15,000, $20,000. Some people are calling it 2 years. You gotta pay $25,000 just to get a song. And then you talk about the music to put together the music for that song. You ain't talk about the music yet. And then you have to go and enter this competition. And when you win, you have to pay the songwriter a percentage of that money. And a lot of people don't understand these things. Most of these artists only making the money off of performances. The reason why Caribbean Soul, let me tell you something, is because the chutney does depend on the state for money. Chutney does depend on the government for money. But let us be realistic. We had to fix the problem of African businessmen not investing in the culture. We had to fix that. Because most of the East Indians, and when they're having their festival or they're having their cultural event, they could go to all the different businesses and they could get the thing. We had to fix that. So even the government give we 3 million, we had to know how to manage the 3 million, but get African businessmen to invest in it. And then the only way that it will grow. A lot of the fans will be disappointed. But at the end of the day, we have to face the facts. And I know many people, many of the veterans and them, all like Crow and all of them, but know that because the UNC in power, the TPP in power, you have two other parties in power outside of the PNM. The PNM is in opposition. And who paying the piper had to sing the tune? Who is paying the piper had to sing the tune?
I know Mr. Shark wasn't into that conversation. I'm in the thing. A man come and tell us that a lot of big calcium would not be getting in.
Yeah.
And he called Mr. Shark name.
Yeah.
And I watch it happen. You understand? And that's because it's too much of politics. It's level politics. It's level. If Kamala Prasad Bisesa and the TPP could get to dismiss anything African people do, they go do it. Anything African people do in this culture, they're going to do it. And you know what gave me vexed? Them want to talk about ghetto, but who more ghetto than that Kamala? If you want to talk about ghetto, who more ghetto than Kamala Prasad Bisesa? Who more ghetto than she and Donald Trump?
And Donald Trump discuss.
Yeah. Who
And
more
Donald
ghetto than
Trump
she
discuss.
and Donald Trump?
And he's the president and he discuss.
So I don't understand what you're talking about ghetto. Yeah. So we talk about the calypso thing. So that calypso thing, I think it's there. They put for certain people to win the monarch.
Of course.
You know?
Well, I don't see.
We want to see a change in the monarch. We want to see a change.
Well, Melba, you I want to see. I want to see this competition stop.
Yeah.
I want to see this competition come to an end. And artists must not be going to produce music year after year after year. As folk artists that produce something 20 songs just to get one it.
Yeah. And then they're spending money for them.
And they're spending the money and there's no surety or guarantee.
They play the music in the station.
You understand?
Or you'll get a show.
Or you'll get a show. Sometimes you gotta create your own show to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Why we still fighting to have a competition? Because many of them who singing in the tent, you know who paying the bills? You know who getting the tent money to pay them sometimes? It's the same state. Let's be real. It's we taxpayers' money. That's why most of these artists and them just try to get in the tent. Because they know if they get the tent, sometimes the tent don't have nobody in it.
Yeah.
Let's say facts. Sometimes the tent don't have nobody.
Not sometimes, all the time the tent have nobody.
Ain't nobody. And you see in what? Because men they spend money to prop these artists and them sometimes. Sometimes they have to give them the Ministry of Culture. And I'll be real with people. Because people don't know the truth.
Yeah.
The Ministry of Culture, they assist even the artists and them who are registered. Because there's something called the Artist Registry. And all artists are supposed to really go and register with the Artist Registry. So that when they're doing music or they're doing a song, they can get money to assist them. I will tell you that because a number of people, a number of these artists, and they don't tell the people and them thing, you know. Remember, you know what thing? It have available for plenty people to go and access. But many people don't want access because they don't know. And that's why you see, you want to know, well, how are we going to do 10 songs, 20 songs, 30 songs? And you only doing one song and you trying hard for this one song to become a hit. Because they're registered. You as an artist not. So you can't go to the ministry and say, all right, I want assistance for this. And this has nothing to do with no PNM or UNC, no.
No.
That assistance is there for every artist in Trinidad and Tobago. Regardless of whether it's Indian, African, Chinese, wherever. Once you register, you get in the assistance as an artist. And I can tell you that. Well, if Martin Trini could keep you, however, if Dominic is saying that some black business people choose to hide because they're afraid the own people beg them for money, then they don't like to give. Because you can't be a black man, a black businessman, and you're not giving back or contributing back to your own culture. You can't be a black man and you're not contributing to your own community or your own society. Like foolish talk. And anybody who are afraid because they own a business, look, young brother. Yes. Look, young brother, Melba. Melba, young brother, let's go back and contribute back to the own community and give back to his own people, helping some of the said youths who want to come out and get an opportunity to get a break. And if you check it out, the DJ get a break. So after he get the break, the DJ get a break, another DJ get a break, and other artists getting the opportunity to come forward. New artists, they set up their own thing, but they have their own interviews and artists coming through, big, small, medium, any type of artists coming through. You get a whole big reggae show free. Free. And he's a black man, and he's a young black businessman. Terry Lyons is do the same thing too. It have few of them, and many of them who just give and contribute back to the same thing. So when people talking about black businessmen hiding, what you hiding for? What you hiding for? You feel people wouldn't know you have business? You feel people wouldn't know that you're involved? Come on. You must know. So business you doing. If you are to do business, if you're not doing a legitimate business. And look at it, artists have a lot of different, and it's true. They even get subsidized. Artists have not been paying taxes in this country for years. Years. So let me be real. The thing has to change. The thing has to change. Why we have to wait every year for Carnival to see a Calypso Mona competition? When you have July and August to throw a big calypso competition. Bring out the calypso in July, August early. Why we only had to wait until Carnival, 2 weeks before Carnival, to hear calypsos down in Skinner Park? Or to fight to go in a tent, to sit down with 10 people, to hear the calypsos? Why we had to do that? I responded to the comments. Why we had to do that? I ain't seen the comments coming through, Slimmy. I only see up to somebody said they're not hearing too well. But we are seeing the mic system moving. But I responded to them. Yeah, I responded to them. I seen them. That way I can talk on the Twitter. Why we had to be doing through that? Why we had to go through that, Melba? Artists have been suffering in this country for too long, and people afraid to talk the truth. Imagine Soca Monarch, you had to give 10%. 10% of your earnings you used to give to the Soca Monarch, to the Prestige, to the Soca Monarch owners and them. 10%. And it's only because Fair Lion come out and talk about it. But they fight you down. So if she didn't talk out, because Marshall was winning, Super Blue was winning so much times. You know how much money they must be make over Super Blue and never probably play Super Blue. And look at Super Blue today. Let me be real. When you talk, people is vexed with you in this country, but I don't give a damn anymore. You're ghetto. When you talk, yes, ghetto. Well, let me continue to be ghetto. Because at the end of the day, it's the same ghetto that you see people like Terry Lyons, you see people like Brian London, because they may come from no big shot family. Many of them ain't come from no big shot family. Young brother ain't come from no big shot family. They sing young brother used to be singing on the roadside, hoping that one day somebody go pick him up. Right from down in Silots. Many of them, many of the artists we are seeing, don't look now. So we talking Super Blue is basically a pauper, you know. Super Blue is basically a pauper. Because all the money that Soca Monarch used to get. Wait, come on. Nicole, you come back with the same thing again because it's hot in here. That when you're talking about but ghetto and ghetto, you're going back with that again. So you want to talk about ghetto. But in reality, when we're talking about the ghetto and the ghetto, well, they're telling them we ghetto. Yeah, but the friend. Yeah, the friend. No, because they want to tell you now.
Who used to run all them bola man and beat all them bola man, and then they find him on a fucking taping bullying 2 bola man. You understand? She from the ghetto, so she's a ghetto just like the ghetto. The cousin ghetto people, there's no all who like ghetto, but them is the real fucking ghetto. Yeah.
Hey, I neighbor.
But Nicole get not like somebody takes your man, but I'm sure I ain't take your man. And if you have a woman, I don't like woman.
Hey, Brian Youngin. Good evening. Sadi Oribia. Good evening. We're on the Workers' Rights Platform, Melba.
Right.
Lindsay, Yahoo. Good evening. Miss Arima is on the Workers' Rights Platform. There's a lot of people on the Workers' Rights Platform making their contribution. You know Kishan find himself over there?
Who?
Kishan Alina. He jumped from here and he go on to
You got
workers'
workers
right.
right there?
Yeah, he got over workers' right.
Yeah.
Look who calling now. Look who calling. Paul, what you calling me for what the night for, Paul? Paul, we live, you know, Paul. Yes, we live, Paul. That's all. Let me see if I can get through the system here. Hold on. Let me see if I. Oh, God, I did this like. Paul, you gotta call back. You gotta call back. The system get in trouble here. Hold on. Yeah, all right, yeah. Let me go again. So, oh God, yeah, Kishan gone over there. Kishan said all the action must be over on workers' rights right now on the chat room. So he jump over there quick.
Right.
So, but there are some comments that are being withheld. Yes, no, some comments are being withheld because of the must cost. But yes, blue badge, the blue badge. All right, now see me jump back over there now. Oh Lord have mercy. Hey, so people, Melba, any other thing that you want to talk about tonight? Because I know the March is going to be next week Sunday. And I know for a fact that many people will be taking in the March on Sunday night.
We won't be doing no live standing.
We'll be doing no live Sunday.
Nah, because I the woman that like my mashka real bad. I don't mix color with the mashka.
You think we will get a ticket to go to the March after we done so we say?
We too ghetto boy, we too ghetto. Then go what we inside there. We too ghetto.
Well, we might we might we might we might have to go and beg for a ticket by the but no, we had to do like long time. We had a storm. Yeah, storm and jump over. Yeah, because the North Stand might be empty, so we can jump over there and just fit in with the crowd on the stage side. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So when you see hey, and the Kambule riots is on Friday. This Friday is the Kambule riots. Earthwing Springer. Where's so Melba one decent man. Want you laugh for look at me now. Nico something.
I have a man for 30 something yet he's still with me. He's sitting on that you hear? Every day I don't miss. I go morning and evening.
That's what say it again for she to understand.
I have a mister for 30 something years and he in the hospital now. And I just go every day, morning and evening, and go and look for him. Take all his dirty go clean it and see about him. I a woman, when I with you, and he's sick, and I just be there every single day, morning and evening. So get it right. Just get a woman.
Yeah, it's not the kind of woman that when they reach a certain status in society, they walk away and leave the man. Hey, you know,
And that is Black Prince. He was a Californian. This is it's Black Prince. He's still a Calypsonian, but he's sick very bad. He's in the hospital. And I visit him morning and evening and make sure he's all right and all of that. So either a woman might be ghetto, but it's a good ghetto woman.
Well, up next is the Slimy Show. Up next is the Slimy Show. And he wants to talk about Barry and the Israelis. And why Barry meet with the Israels. Meet and greet with the Israelis. I don't know why Barry wasn't in that. Melba, I need a house cleaner. You available? Must not thief, okay? Yeah. Look, Apollonius. Good night, Fearless Warrior and Melba. She now jumping in. Caribbean Soul. Slimmy talk that tonight at 12 midnight when everybody's sleeping. Look, Melba is side chick at 85 years. Yeah. Yeah. Look, Calypso music and the lyrics. Goers. Yeah. All right. Good question. Good question, Deborah. Deborah, good question, Deborah. How the music reach that? I don't know. Oh God, oh God, oh God, Nicole. Good evening, woman Melba. That is slimy. Oh God, slimy is what? Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, Nicole, oh God, Lily Mana. Slimy have nothing to talk about. Caribbean Soul, oh God, they start the war now. No, they're going on slimy now. No, I not going live tonight. You say not going live tonight. I want to hear your thoughts on Barry meeting with the Israelis. Slimy, your AI show was horrible. I don't know about that AI show. Ooh, they're going on they're in a battle now with Slimy. Yeah, they're leaving now. They want the battle Slimy on we show. Nicole, the mic was echoing. So them having their own conversation going on now on we show. But I able. They can't touch me. Yeah, let me tell you something. Melba, let me just before we wrap up. Melba, let me tell you. Slimy is our boss. Technology, yeah. I messaged Slimy a day. I won't tell people what was the contents of the talk. Kill me dead. I talking to Slimy. Not realizing AI talking to you know. Not realizing it's an AI I was talking to you know. And the AI answering me back. Normal, asking me if I want this done. How do I want it done? Then. But if you see, I said, but what the hell is this? Only to realize Slimy texting me to the bottom of the text of when the AI don't talk to me. So every time I send a voice note telling Slimy how I want something done, kill me dead if he talking to me, eh? It's AI, you know. And then he texts and saying, it's not me talking, it's the AI shit I'm doing. So whole time I cannot a big conversation only to realize it's a crawl bot, we call it. You know, you see why you have to be very careful with not only just with phone but with technology. Because kill you then, you talking to the person, not realizing it's an artificial intelligence. You can have a conversation with, and they're doing what you asking them to do, you know. Every single thing. And I was like, wow. And he and all didn't realize. Because like I was on our next chat, we have two numbers now. But like he didn't even realize that I was talking to the AI until he realized, but wait now, we do not this chat. Oh, you're not on. But let me tell you, he tried to make something, and when it's done, I think we should really make him some kind of minister in the ministry of technology. Yeah, because the advancement that he is doing, trust me, I don't think that most of the people here ready for that yet. I don't think they're ready for that yet. But people, it was all good. It's 9:52 in the evening. And we have to sign out. Slimy, you know all that in AI, economies and bitcoins. Oh, please. Slimy, go make a good friend with Kubla Singh. Look, on your study, look, them getting to help with the consultant, you know. I am the tallest in Trinidad, Nicole. I feel Nicole must be tracking Slimy in a technical way, you know. But people, have a good night and see you all on the other side. This Friday is going to be the Kambule riots. So I will be reaching to work late. So I'm going to tell my boss man, don't look out for me too early. I'm taking a business leave until 9 o'clock. Yes, Val is here. Val is here. So I'll be taking a little business week on Friday. So I could go to the Kambule riots early in the morning, and I could try my utmost best to bring it to you live on YouTube on Friday morning down at Piccadilly Greens in downtown Port of Spain. So I'll try my utmost best. If the crowd too big and I can't get in, I ain't wasting my time. They reach you like all 3 o'clock in the morning. And you know, sometimes it'll be hard to come off my bed 3 o'clock in the morning to come down to town. But nevertheless, I will try my utmost best to bring it to you all. And tonight I'm working on the voice call or capabilities. That's all I care about. Okay. So
I and that chat what you have there?
yeah?
That chat what you have there with
That's
workers' rights.
Yeah. We broadcasting on workers' rights.
Oh, I look at them to workers' rights.
Well, which one?
I do get nothing on workers'.
No, you if you're on my own, you will see a different chat room. So what's like me and them have. Remember, it's two different platforms, but we broadcasting simultaneously. So people, have a blessed night. See you all, and look forward to seeing you on sometime during this week. Melba and Devon friending. Ask for a friend and Mr. Fearless laugh out. Nevertheless, Nicole, nevertheless. You join the bandwagon with Caribbean Soul and them. You join. You know, get it? Workers, right? Oh, God, look. See you later. See you later. Caribbean Soul. Later. So I mean saying Nicole want to make him go live, yes? That your fan only thing.